Hello, good evening. Welcome to our first weekly radio program, Tick Tick Men. Right here on your number one radio station. My name is Daniel, and join me as I take you through the first of many episodes to come of the program, Tick Tick Men. Just like our radio promotions of Tick Tick Men have been running on this radio station these past days, the program seeks to bridge the gap of men involvement in child spacing. Throughout the program, a number of issues will be addressed on how men can take lead in making modern affordable families. The program centers on a story of two men, Mr. Kapalaga and Mr. Sinkaba. Mr. Kapalaga is faced with the burden of having many or unplanned family, while Mr. Sinkaba has a manageable size family. Ladies and gentlemen, journalists for Behavior Change Communication, in partnership with Regional Center for Quality Healthcare, bring you this exciting and educative 30 minutes program, Tick Tick Men. So sit back and listen to how the story of two men, Mr. Kapalaga and Mr. Sinkaba, evolves. Today, Mr. Sinkaba met his friend and neighbor, Mr. Kapalaga, in Kawempe. This was after 2 months without hearing from him. Mr. Kapalaga, 3 months ago, had disappeared from home, leaving his 9 children and sickly wife to his friend Mr. Sinkaba. On seeing his neighbor, Mr. Sinkaba raised an alarm, calling the police to arrest Mr. Kapalaga for abandoning his family. Mr. Kapalaga quickly stopped him, asking for mercy. Sinkaba, my friend, please do not call the police. Things have been tough for me, he pleaded. Sinkaba complied and demanded to know why Mr. Kapalaga had left him a burden of his 9 children and a sickly wife. Mr. Kapalaga sat down his friend, Mr. Sinkaba, and explained to him that he had escaped from home to hide because the burden of looking after 9 children had become too much. He could not afford to see his family go hungry, children staying home, others becoming thieves after dropping out from school. As if that was not enough, he couldn't risk being arrested by police for failing to pay up 3 loans he had borrowed from a local circle. He had lost respect in the community and could not see how he could turn this around. Mr. Kapalaga added that he had worked for the last 25 years but had not realized anything. He sold the land the father had given him, all his cows and bicycle, and had nothing left. Why did Mr. Kapalaga opt to have 9 children? Couldn't he stay home and face his problems? Was running away the best option? Well, that marks the end of our first episode of Tick Tick Men. Tune in next week for yet another continuation of Tick Tick Men, right here on your number one radio station. For your views, questions and comments, please write to us or email us. We shall be ready to get back to you. Have a blessed day and enjoy the rest of the programs. Tick Tick Men is brought to you by Journalists for Behaviour Change Communication in partnership with Regional Center for Quality Healthcare.